creatives, let's get straight to it. So a couple of nights ago, I was trying really hard to fall asleep, and just before nodding off, I thought of this really crazy, weird new idea, and I was like,
I have to try this.
So here I am today, following through with my New Year's resolution. I think you can probably guess by what I'm wearing today that I love this art form.
I love patterns.
It's got a few different names like Zentangle and Mandela, but the same type of Indian art form is called, drumroll please, henna. I'm not sure if I've told you or not, but I love henna. And henna is my hobby, just like art. And I thought it would be really cool to combine both of my hobbies and actually do something really different with henna. So here goes. To start with, I have 3 small 5x5 canvases with me. I've had these just lying around in the garage for 5 years now, and I thought it was time to put them to good use. Plus, combining them would create a really nice triptych, which is created using 3 canvases or panels. And I'm also using resin seagull blue and rose gold acrylic paints. These test pots have also been hidden in my box of paints, and I'm just so happy that I finally got a chance to get them out of there, show them the light of day. Anyways, so I'm kind of winging it, to be honest. I really like the combination of these 2 paints, and I think the henna would show up nicely on the rose gold, which is why I'm painting that in the middle of the canvas with blue on the sides. Now that the canvases are dry, I'm starting the decoration process with henna. This is a store-bought cone because making henna is a long process, and it also requires practice and patience. So I've taken the tip off, and now I'm just squeezing a bit of it on a piece of tissue paper. It's flowing well, so let's get to it then. I kind of have a rough design in my head. I'm going for a lace pattern with a focus on flowers. So that the 3 canvases link together, I'm going to follow the same lace design in the middle of the canvas and flowers on the edge of each line. For my first canvas, I'm drawing roses, because which girl doesn't love roses, huh? And they require a special technique to look pretty. For this, the henna layer has to come on a little thick because it will dry down and turn out really thin on the canvas. Next, I'm drawing leaves on the lines to create more of a lace look and feel. There's also a technique to draw the leaves, which is to draw with more pressure towards the start, like creating a dot, and then leave off with a pointy edge, releasing the pressure with your fingers. And what's a piece of artwork without details, huh? So I'm adding in a dot in the middle of each square. But I'm still not done. To finish off, I'm creating a very basic and elegant border on the sides of the canvas, so it doesn't distract from the focal point, which is obviously the middle of the canvas. And just like that, we've created our very first henna on canvas painting. Yay! So, time to move on to our second canvas. Now, remember, it's important to keep the line work and pressure consistent. So, if you haven't used henna before, or if you don't have experience with drawing with a cone, I'd advise you to do some trials on a piece of paper first. I hold my cone by the tip, like a pen or a pencil, so I have more control over it. This way I can also focus on drawing thin lines and creating more details. However, if I'm coloring something fully, or I need to draw a thick layer or a thick line, I usually hold the cone from the top so I can squeeze more of the henna out. And just like that, we've completed our triptych. Doesn't it look pretty? I'm going to leave it to dry overnight, so I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so I'm back in my garage and the henna seems to have dried nicely. It honestly looks so beautiful and I'm so pleased with it. However, we have one last step to complete. I've got this crystal coat varnish. It's matte spray and it will ensure that my henna design doesn't yellow over time, or peel off the canvas, or get ruined. I'm spraying it thoroughly from a distance with my mask on. And I'm turning the canvas after each spray so that it's coated evenly. This spray takes about 30 minutes to dry, and just look at that. Okay guys, I cannot tell you how much I love these. I'm so happy with how they've turned out, and I'm so glad I gave this crazy new idea a go. It's like I had my magic wand and bam, 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 I created something beautiful. And my mom and dad, they both love it so much. They were so surprised when I first showed it to them. And looking at this gave me another idea, which is trying henna on different materials and mediums. So I might make this a regular thing. And if you'd like to see something like that, please let me know in the comments down below. Do give this a go if you've liked what I've done. And if you don't have access to henna, or if you haven't used it before, then you can try the same technique with acrylic paint in a cone like this. I think it should still give you the same results. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. It's completely free. Click on the red button down below this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!